Hey everyone! So today for my first ever video, I thought that I would introduce you all to my current horses. But this is a disclaimer that I do plan to get more in the future, and I'll definitely document that progress. I am boarding my horses at Ashbrook Equestrian Center, which is our family-owned stables. Yeah. In this video, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my horse so you can get to know them and what to expect in future videos. So that is what we're going to spend this video doing, and it'll give you an idea of what my horses are like, and you will also get to know what levels they're competing at and what their status is right now, and just what I'm going to do with them in the future. So a little bit of everything in this video. I'm really excited. So I think that we should get started. So let's go meet the horses and then we'll get started. All right. Hey everybody. So I'm in my wing of the stable. This is the main barn, which boards only my horses, my mom's competing horses, and my dad's the horses that he's training or horses that he's selling. So the main barn is just family, but we have several other barns on property that are for boarders and those, yeah. So this little wing and this little section of the barn is just for my horses. There's also some of my friends. I have two of my friends' horses. But the rest are mine. So, and you're going to meet them all right now, and I'm so excited. So first, you are going to meet Mouse, and she's one of my mares. I have two mares and two geldings, and honestly, she is a gentle giant. Like, she's not very tall, but she's quite wide, and honestly, she's my baby. So let's go and see her, because she is an angel no matter what time of day it is. No matter what mood she's in, she's always an angel to me, and I love her. She's my baby. So, Mouse is a 15-year-old Irish Cob mare who is currently on field rest, or turned out. She was a lesson pony before being on field rest. She was really, really nice with the kids. Really gentle and sweet, and she's just a really friendly horse, and she's very laid back. And honestly, she makes lessons a really nice place to be. She's so easy to deal with. And she just does whatever you want, and it's just amazing because she's so laid back. So Mouse was not my first ever horse as a child, but she was one of my she has been with me since the early days. I think I got her when I was 14 or 13, 12. It's somewhere around there. I got her when I was a young teen or preteen. So she's been with me for a while, and I do plan to keep her for as long as I can. The next horse is Captain. He is my 6-year-old Dutch warmblood gelding who is currently in work. We do regular lessons together, but more importantly, we are competing in international level show jumping. And he is my main horse. I've had him for a year, I think, maybe 2 years, a year and a half. Not very long, but we instantly clicked. I rode him for a little while as alone, just to help out a friend, and I really, really love him right away. I just loved him. Well, Captain is a very hard worker. He's very dedicated to his work, and he's quite a funny horse, actually. He has a really bright personality for a horse, but one of his sort of flaws is that he has a lot of issues with staying focused, and it's honestly just because he's so friendly. We're in an outdoor arena in the school, and there's other horses in the fields. He's just gonna want to talk to them, or other riders. He's just gonna want to go up to them, and it makes it a little bit difficult in group lessons, definitely. But I don't know. But other than that, he's honestly the perfect horse. and I do plan to keep him for a long time. And when I'm at that stage, I'm going to compete in Fae with him. And I do believe that we can do that. Definitely, with the level that we're at, that's definitely a path that we can take. I just feel like Captain and I, we just really click. Like, we just have this sort of bond. And I've never, like, had that with a horse. And I've had many horses growing up. On a stable, I've had many ponies, horses, you know. And I've never met one quite like Captain. He is just... he's one of a kind, and honestly, that sounds biased because obviously he's my horse, I'm going to say that. But really, I do believe it, and I love him. No favoritism though, he's just my competing horse, you know? Alright, I've propped my camera, like my GoPro, up there. Hopefully that you can see, but hi! So, I'm going to show you guys Dusty now. That's the beautiful boy behind me, the Seal Bay. So, Dusty is my youngest. He's my 4-year-old standard-bred gelding. He was currently in work. We are currently doing flat work and some lower-level competitions together. Also, Dusty is our newest member here, so he's quite new still to the barn, and he's still settling in, but I would like to do cross-country with him. I don't do cross-country, but it's definitely something that I'd like to get into, and I feel like Dusty might be good for that. I'm gonna have to talk to my trainer. Dusty in the school can be quite energetic. We don't usually get much done. He gets too excited, too distracted, but when he is focused, he can be such a good horse. Like, honestly, he has so much potential. He just needs to grow up a bit, you know? Despite these flaws though, he is a really sweet boy, and honestly I really do love him, but he will not hesitate to swap you for breakfast. Even now, you can literally see him ignore me to wait for his feed. That sums us up. So my next horse is Bear. Bear is a 7-year-old American saddlebred mare. She's very spicy and very hot-headed. She can be sassy too, and very bossy. But with the right rider and the right type of ride, she can be real sweet. She just takes a little while to open up, or, well, we'll put her thorns away. But yeah, we are competing in international level competitions and show jumping, but we haven't for a while, as she was only on field rest a few months ago due to a mild injury. But we're going to get back into showing again this summer, and I thought that we could sort of document that on the channel now. I have had Bear for 4 years. She was a horse from my dad, actually. The minute he got her, I was like, I need her. So I did try her out for a few months, and then we just she didn't fit into where I was in my life at the time. But then eventually I asked, can I try her again? And then it all worked out, and we've done pretty great with each other, I'd like to say. We do have some sort of raw patches, but we're getting there, and she's just a little bit difficult. But not every horse is going to be the same, and she's allowed to be, you know, or she's allowed to have feelings like that, and that's just who she is, and I do love her. And that concludes all of my horses, and I'm really happy that I got to introduce you to them, and well, them to you. And it was really fun video to make, and I really hope that you'd like to see more of them, because I really do love my horses, and I want to I really want people to like them too, you know? And I want people to see how I'm doing, what I do with my horses. So I really don't expect to get anywhere with this channel. I mean, this is merely for fun, but really, I love your support if you give me, you know. But yeah, you may have also noticed in some of the clips with Captain from a previous show that my hair is brown, like I'm brunette in the videos. That's just because I dyed it, you know? But that is me, and the clips was Captain. Yeah, so that is it for this first ever video, and it was a lot of fun to make. Definitely, if you have like any video ideas, definitely let me know and I'll take your suggestions because I'm running out already and I've barely started. But thank you and bye everyone.